October and flu season is here. Have you gotten your flu shot yet? About 40 million people were diagnosed with the flu last season. 970,000 people were actually hospitalized because of the illness. So what do you need to know about the flu shot? We've got Dr. Kristen Woodard here to answer your health questions. Who's most at risk? What are the complications? You know, I think a lot of people may be under the impression that if you get a flu shot, it might actually make you sick. Is that true?
That's not true. You don't get sick from getting the flu shot. It's very important each year to get the flu shot. We know it's about 50 to 60% effective, but the thing to remember about that is that if you do get sick with the flu after you've gotten the flu shot, your illness will be much less severe. You have a significantly decreased risk of complications, and the length of your illness will be decreased.
Now, we were talking in the break about the nasal spray. What's new with it this season?
So the Centers for Disease Control looked at the previous 3 seasons, and they found that it just wasn't effective in preventing the flu in kids. So it's not recommended this year for the 2016-2017 season. The only option for kids this year is the shot. Now, about a third of kids got the nasal spray last year, but we're really not seeing parents turn away from it. I know that it will be a little bit of a disappointment, but it's really important for those kids to get their shots as well.
Now, the flu shot protects against the most common or the most aggressive strains of the flu?
So the Centers for Disease Control looks at what's circulating in the spring for the upcoming flu shot, and there's about 3 or 4 strains that are covered in each immunization. It tries to make a good match. It's not perfect, but it's the best option that we have.
And who is most at risk again? Children, the elderly?
Yeah, so flu complications like pneumonia or severe respiratory illness, hospitalization, they're much more common in kids under 5, adults who are older than 65, pregnant women, and then anyone with a chronic medical condition, for example, asthma, heart disease, or diabetes.
And I know that we actually have Nurse Kathy Vigil. If you want to come on in, and you're going to give her the flu shot.
Kathy's going to give me the flu shot.
Kathy's going to give you the flu shot to show just how easy it is.
It is, and we really recommend that you get the flu shot by the end of October, and that's because the flu season lasts from October through May. We're seeing some sporadic cases throughout the country, but nothing widespread yet. We don't know if it's going to be an early flu season or a late flu season, and that's why it's really important to get the flu shot by the end of October. It lasts for the season. The shot takes a couple of weeks to work, and it's really not a big deal. Any
advice if you take your kids in? I know a lot of kids tend to be afraid of needles. Anything that parents can do to kind of calm their, oh, look, see, easy.
Not a problem.
It didn't even faze you. But what about the kids that are maybe a little more nervous of needles?
Absolutely. So as a pediatrician, we do see kids who are very needle phobic, and we have some tools in our toolkit to help with that, especially because we don't have the flu mist this year. We can do ice packs on the arm. We have some numbing cream. There's a lot of distraction techniques that we can use, and it's over before you know it. Kathy, that was amazing.
That was great. Amazing. To get the flu shot.
Kathy's from Health One Infection Control.
How long does that vaccine last? It will protect you through this flu season?
Through the flu season, which is October through May. Everybody thinks, oh, I'm done with the flu in the spring, and we do see cases in May.
Always great to get the flu shot. Stay protected this flu season. Have you gotten yours yet, Greg?
No, I have not, although I was thinking about it. I definitely have to get that done. As we look outside early this